Welcome to another mega exciting 5-minute auto pairing. So Kirlian, quite dangerous guy, and system is going to play for knight d6. So I just take and then go for knight f6, trying to be solid. Maybe bishop comes out now. Actually, I'm threatening, not threatening anything with that. Why is the queen there exactly? Okay, pawn here, rook a5 to h5, queen d5, queen b6, the check, and then there's queen h5. What about that?
Check.
Queen h5 or queen b6. We'll get rid of his attacking intentions, just queen h5, castle queen side. I've got frontal pressure on d4, we play c3 later. And castle f7 is a bit vulnerable. It's bishop g6, I suppose, as an option. No, you can't move that yet. e6, e5 is not playable. e6, knight e5, bishop g6. I mean, e6 is pretty solid looking after bishop d6, knight e5. Okay, let's see. Knight e5. Okay, so bishop d6, knight e5, bishop g6. I've got some nice dark square control. I'm trying to get some dark square control. Knight d5, f, bishop f4 after. Knight d5, c4, knight f4. Is that worth it? Not sure. Would he really play c4 here? So knight e5, okay. Is f6 playable? Knight h4, bishop f7, maybe. c4, knight b4, c5. Let's get out of the way of... If I play c5, it gives me knight b4. Maybe this is interesting, this c file. c4, knight b4, it could double the pawns. f2 will be weak if it ever played d takes c. Now, knight e5 is again still dangerous. And bishop g6. Then he hasn't got dc. Bishop e5. So what do I really want to do? King b8 if I got a chance for this c file. Some variations, taking rook c8, or putting a bishop here and then cd. There's knight d4. Then what? Nothing. a6, is that passive for him? The knight on d4. If I play a6, bishop is across that diagonal. He parries that, moves the bishop for bishop d3 later. There's a sort of tactics with knight c3 and bishop a3 the bishop was here. Okay, there's a pattern emerging. This c file, this diagonal. Knight e5, just address knight e5, address knight e5, bishop e2, rook e2, or bishop e5, bishop h5, bishop f6, bishop f7. I can't do anything about knight e5, bishop g6. If I got to play f6, c4, knight b4. So we have this situation where bishop g6 maybe. I just let him, because that knight's too strong. Knight's too strong. c4, knight b4. Don't know if bishop e5 is really a problem for him. Bishop, that dark square bishop, I don't know how good it is. Knight b6, bishop g5. c4 later. Holds the d3 square. Could be interesting. Bishop e5. If he takes here, he moves the pawn. Bishop pair. So h5 threatened. Yeah, this is a chance where I'll try and play for c4, knight b6 and then c4. I'm hoping his dark square bishop isn't killer if I play bishop e5. What about cd? Hang on, cd. Because of this idea of king b8. So h5, bishop f5, knight f7. No, cd, I'm immediately on e5. Hold on. Let's play this for rook c8. He takes that. I can throw in the check. I'll not bother. Well, it's a nice blockade on d5. Okay, c5's nice. Blockade's nice. He's got bishop f3. Not celebrate it too much. And keep the blockade. Maybe bishop e7 to f6. d4 might be vulnerable. Either takes on d5, rook d5. I play bishop f6 on d4. Also rook c4 to consider. So bishop f6 plan. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. So he's undoubling my pawns. Still pretty solid. Okay, I've got blockade. Rook d5 coming up. He's got taking bishop f4, bishop d6. Still a nice blockade. Okay, rook h7. Handle that with rook c7. Oh, rook d7. Oh, it's trouble. Anything better? He's going to fix his yeah, this rook h7 is a pain. So rook d7 got bishop d5. Rook c7 he's got bishop d5. Takes bishop f4. There's e5 there. Rook c7 is possible. e5. I've got e5 in that position. And rook c8, there's still e5. It's not killing, it's not mating. I'll just take that. So e5. So I've got my cake and eaten it, it seems. What do I want to do next? b6, bishop d4, rook d4. What do I want to do next? I think I want to pin that bishop with rook d4. I think. Bishop f4, e5. That has to be the case. Bishop moves. Right, e5 even here. What's wrong with e5 here? Nice pin. So I take, there's bishop f4. If I play g5, there's rook h6. He's going to play g5 himself. There's g5, rook h6, ed. Don't know. I don't know. Can't win here. Maybe g5 is the best. There's rook c6. Right, so taking. Has he got a quick back row mate or something? Get my king on a light square.
Check.
Yeah. So bishop e5, bishop e7, bishop d8. Bishop d8 might do. Block out things. There's rook c2 on the cards. Oh, my king can go to c6.
Check.
Not bothered about that. Okay, I worked hard in that for the analysis and stuff and everything. I've tried to work hard to keep things under control.
Check.
Yeah, I think this sort of extinguished his attacking potential. That's a very key tactics to get right for the blockade. Here, so here, okay. Yeah, it should be okay. So bishop f6. Yeah, rook d5 is playable, I think. I mean, it's engine's still giving bishop f4. Blimey, so what's going on here? Is it to do with f7?
Check.
If I take, okay, if I can play here, it's equal. So he managed to lose a pawn coming up. I think g5 was okay. Ed, something like this, particularly losing d4. That's so am I in trouble after g5? Rook c1 is given. I take.
Check.
Okay. No, he's just blundered the pawn, so I'm
Check.
okay here. Bishop g7. Ah, come on. This is good for me though. Now I'm going to play rook c2. Rook c2 is coming. I could have played rook c2.
Check.
Okay, I've delayed rook c2, and that's the plan with that pawn on d3. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.